Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Harish. In this channel, I talk about no-code tools using which you can build pretty much anything from website to machine learning models. In this video, I'm going to talk about a tool called Lobe that is from Microsoft. Similar to a Teachable Machine, which is a browser-based tool by Google where you can create machine learning models and then deploy them on any platform. Uh, Lobe is a desktop application that Microsoft has launched, which pretty much does similar things. And in this specific video, what I'm going to show you is how you can create a simple machine learning model using a data set that you pretty much already have. What you can see is a very quick example that I want to show where there are four different types of images that I have of weather. One is cloudy, rain, shine, and sunrise. And then I have trained the model for each of these sets of images. You can see that I've trained it for total 103 images. The more number of images, the better, and the diverse number of images, even better, right? And then you can see that 97% of my images are predicted correctly according to this model. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly click on play and upload a set of images and then show you how this works, right? So I have categorized, as you can see, into four different types of labels. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upload a sunshine image, the shine image, and let's see if it can predict properly. Perfect. So it is a shine image that I've trained the model on. I'm going to go upload a very old image of sunrise, and let's see. This is not trained on the model, so this is an untrained image that we can test on. So I'm just going to quickly drag and drop it here. As you can see, it is just a drag and drop one, right? So it definitely identifies this as sunrise instead of sunset. So that's a yeah, because we did not teach it for sunset. If you got it, but yes, so on the right, if you can see, what it also says is it asks you if the prediction is correct or not. So you can tell that the prediction is correct and improve the model basically. So I'm just going to say that's correct, right? So that's how you can also teach and improve the predictability of the model. Yeah, so let's quickly see how we can create a new model and then basically upload images and teach it. So what I'm going to do is I have a data set. um, I'll give you the links of all the data sets, public data sets that you can use to create machine learning models on this tool. So I'm just going to use a very common example of machine learning models these days, which is identifying people with mask and without mask. This dataset is from GitHub. I'm going to give the credits to the repository in the description below so that you can use it. I'm just going to drop a lot of images of people without masks, right? I'm just going to, let's say, I drop about 80 images here. Okay, sorry, 68. Yeah, I've dropped 68 images of people without masks. So I'm going to select all of them and say without masks. And then I'm going to upload images of people with masks, right? So let's quickly do that. I'm just going to select roughly the same amount of images if possible, and then drag and drop it here, and then add the label to those images as with masks. So as you can see, you can just click on the label and then add the label. Label is just the identifier of the image. Yeah, with label. Sorry, I just select all with label. Right, so now we have about 129 images. Now the next step is obviously it'll automatically start training. So you can click on training and select the wait for it to finish training. So I'm just going to wait for a few minutes while it finishes training and fast forward this obviously and get back to you once we are ready to test it out. So while the training is almost done, you can see how the prediction keeps changing while the model is getting trained. And this software is currently only available for Windows and is about 330 MB in size. And it supports image classification. So, which means that you can label images based on the content or the subject of the image, and then teach the machine to identify. And also remember that all these images and the model is getting built on your PC, and it doesn't get uploaded anywhere similar to Teachable Machine. So you don't have to worry about this data if you're using your own pictures that you don't want to probably share with anybody else. They are running only on your PC, and it is getting built only on the PC. So the other thing that you can also learn, some of the things that it is important to note while you're using Lobe. Project settings can be changed to less accurate or more accurate according to your preferences. So you can actually do them on each project and then set the accuracy level, and based on that the machine will teach. And export also is available in multiple options, where you can export either for mobile apps, browser based web apps, or even for Python or ONNX for cross platform applications, and also for any apps that you just want to run on local computers. So you can also export just to run on the local machine until you're ready to move it to production, or let public use what you've created, like the model that you've created. And what can you build, right? It's okay, this is amazing, this looks really great. And what is the real point of learning how to create machine learning models using Lobe, right? I think some of the things that you can do is similar to the two examples where you can identify different sorts of images. You can also identify emotional reactions of people. Let's say you give it reactions of smiling, crying, laughing, and all of that, and then identify the emotion of the people and probably give them a score if they're happy, and find the mood of the person. That can be a great mobile app. And then you can also obviously detect masks, or detect glasses, detect if they're sleeping or not. And also, yeah, I think, yeah, that's the last one is also a great example where you can detect if the person is sleeping while he's driving or she's driving, right? So that can be a great example where you teach the machine what it means when the person is sleeping, and how the person will look if he or she is not sleeping, right? So those are some of the examples that you can use to try and create machine learning models using Lobe. And let's quickly play around with this and end the video with that. So now that we know that 92% of our images are apparently predicted correctly based on what we've produced to the labels, I'm just going to quickly upload a random image that is not part of the training images and see what happens. Oh, sorry, I should have. Okay, my label itself is wrong. Damn. Okay, so I hope you can ignore that. When what it says with label means with mask, basically. I think I made a typo when I was typing that. So as you can see, now the model says 100% of the images are predicted correctly. Let's test it out without mask and see if it predicts really correctly. Um, Again, I'm uploading an image that is not part of the testing data. So let's see. Yep, it does say it is without mask. That's correct. So as you can see, again, it goes back to training based on what you've supplied, and then this changes. So once you're done with once the training is done, I'll quickly show you how to export the project and end it there. Yeah. So now that it is ready, what you can do is you can click on the menu and then explore to all of these. So these are available for you to export and then create apps around your machine learning model. So uh, don't recreate or write code to create the whole machine learning model around image classification. Please use tools like this. And with that, we come to the end of the video. If you like the content of the video, do drop a like on the video and consider subscribing. And if you have any questions or ideas as to what I should try on this tool, please drop them in the comments below, and I will get back to you with a new video. Peace.